Alrighty then, folks. Hello there, and welcome back to today's daily episode of Seed. Yes, I don't know why, but I am doing my Sith's voice. It's from my lizard character from my lizard man character from D&D. Anyway, it is time to do some more Seed. So in the last episode, we got that Archangel, sent him on 2 dispatches, got him up a couple of levels. Yeah, so, real quick, we are going to develop you into you, I believe? Yeah, I think we're gonna do you for now. I'm assuming most of the moves are gonna be very similar, if not exactly the same. But I figure it can't hurt. Exchange... Do we want to do an EWAC, Kagan? Can you do underwater? You can. You can do underwater. You can do underwater. As you can probably guess, we're going underwater. You are too big to go underwater. Can we exchange you for XL? Do we have a spare XL that I can throw around? Or do we want to just give you the double X for now? Okay, you don't have anything equipped right now. So we're going to stand you by. We're going to throw on the double X. We're going to modify. I'm going to quickly scan through, see if there's anything I want to throw on you. How about... Oh. Yeah, so you can have the double X for now. I think we're going to let you sit. But yeah, EWA, EW, Epion is a thing. Same equipment, same loadout, same everything. Also, the Aquarius, I think I've gone over that before, though. So, Zuat, we're going to trade you for something, but I think we won't do that till next time, because you have a subflight system. We're also going to go Strike Noir with you, I think. You can go underwater. Yeah. Or do we want to just go Freedom? I've been kind of avoiding going Freedom, because Freedom's just, you know, gonna devastate the battlefield and be awesome. I mean, we could always go Strike-a-Tori as well, and then go to the Strike Noir from there. Yeah, variable phase shift at least. Basically the better version of phase shift. Yeah, I think we'll go Tori for now, and then we'll go full on later. You're going up to the Guaz R, the weapon testbed version of the Guaz. Blitz, we're going... Oh, you turn into the Forbidden. Instead of the Blitz, or instead of the upgraded version of the Blitz, which is, I believe, the Nebula Blitz, you're going to Aegis, and then Aegis into Justice. And... we haven't unlocked the straight duel yet. But we've got everything the duel can turn into besides the dagger. Do I just want to make you go like Verde Buster, or hell, I could have you go Strike Noir. You know what? You can go Strike Noir. And, so, as you've probably noticed, I mentioned this a couple of times now, underwater is a thing in this battle. So we're gonna do the weird and strange thing, and we're gonna go for the scale system. Astray. It has the Armor Schneider and then some torpedoes at range. It's not very good, like, not at all. But, it has an A in underwater. So we're doing this. Barbie, you can go underwater. Bale, you fly. Dynames, you also fly. The Estrella... we could go the Estrella F-type. Do you fly? I don't know if you fly. You might fly. Yeah, fuck it. You can go. We can go Estrella F-type. Ragenglaze Julia. You're gonna go the ground-type Ragenglaze. We're also gonna grab you a Subflight system. I know you fly. I'm gonna keep you in there just because I don't want to fuck with that just yet. And then... do we want to give you a wing or do we want to go Ultron? Kind of want to go Ultron. I'm gonna go Ultron. And yeah, I think that should be good. Dynamis, can you turn into... You can go Tritium. Or, again, the Type D armor. Or even the Kyrios. I'm gonna go with the Dynamis, though. Mainly because I want this 3 to 8 sniper. Because I think you have a 3 to 7 right now. Oh no, you have a 3 to 8 there, too. And can we exchange you for anything good? No. Only the Seraphim. We'll get to that one eventually, though. Yeah, but that's that. Real quick, let me enhance you a bit. And we're gonna throw it all into your dodge. Oh, in case you don't know, if you ever want to reset your people, if you click down the right stick, you can pay some money and then just reset all their upgrades. Kinda useful. But yeah. So, with that being done, oh yeah, we picked up the new R, so we got Sven Kalbyung. He is the pilot of the Strike Noir. It is time for the land of peace. So I thought this was the Black Sea. It's actually the Indian Ocean. I was way wrong. But it makes sense we went from, you know, Africa to the Indian Ocean. So I also didn't go over it in the last episode, but Africa, actually, the southern part of Africa is part of the Atlantic Federation. The northern part of Africa actually joined Zaft. Though we don't know how much of that was coercion and how much was actually joining them. But we can get Sense 2 with Atherin. I don't know what... Oh, wait, that actually increases new type, or awakening. Reflex with Izak, super useful. Range weapon efficiency, also super useful. Melee combat with Nickel. Underwater tactics with the pilot of the Zoot, or Zote, or whatever. The not Zugok. Or, Zuot. I mean, not Zok, is what I meant to say.
そのすべては一人の男性から始まった。
It's gonna be one of those days.
ジョージ・グレン。若くして天才的な業績を上げた彼は、自ら設計した木星探査船で新宇宙へ旅立った。その出発直前に彼は人々にある事実を突きつける。自分が遺伝子操作を受けて誕生した人間であるという事実。そして、己を作り出した技術のデータのすべてを全世界に公開した。新宇宙へ旅立った彼は、その後、14年にも及ぶ木星探査の末、外宇宙から飛来したとされる地球外生命の証拠、エビデンス01を地球圏へ持ち帰った。
So this is in the plant office or Grand Council Chamber. This is a side reference to Turn A, where this is part of Black History, the flying whale. So they, you know, backdraft it so that CE is also part of the series that came out 3 years beforehand. But it kind of is, kind of isn't. Though with the recent release of the PV, everything falls into Turn A, including IBO. So, however you view that or not.
全世界の常識を覆し、後の人類史に多くの希望と混乱をもたらすこととなる。
I will say it's really funny though, because the same people who say that what Tomino says about G-Reco is canon also say that the PV isn't canon. It's great, but I'll shut up now. He found aliens, and so they're using that to excuse extraterrestrial life.
さらなる高みを目指して、
And thus humans need to be better.
その熱が高ぶるほど、同時に道を閉ざされた絶望も深まる。今度こそ戦争に終止符を打つべく、大規模な作戦へ乗り出す両軍。二つの種に分断された人類は、彼の死後もなお争い続け、その豪華は今、地球圏を覆い尽くそうとさえしている。
Yeah, so they had a big old war beforehand, before all of this.
攻撃を受けたアークエンジェルであったが、その彼らの窮地を救ったのは、単独ザフトへ抵抗を続ける組織。その組織に参加していた少女カガリは、 ヘリオポリスにて遭遇したキラや友人たちの様子に、アラスカへ渡ろうとするアークエンジェルへの同情を求める。
She speaks so backwards, I don't know when she's
だか
gonna
ら
stop or
私を
not.
連れて行けと言っている。あんたたちよりは情勢に詳しいし、補給の問題やら何やらあった時には力になってやれるしな。
でも
無論アラスカまで行こうってんじゃないし、地球軍に入るつもりもないが、今は必要だろ。
君がかい？
あ、いや、だからいろんな助けがだ。
助けって言われても。
女神様ね。
ともかく私はアークエンジェルと共に行くぞ。もう決めたからな。
で、あの子本当は何者なの
See, you ask the Admiral of Orb who he is, not who the kid is, and then you infer from there. Because who else would be protecting a princess? So in UC, they couldn't find enough water to make ocean colonies, though they did have stuff like Texas, which were desert colonies. But in this one, most of the plants do have either a small lake or even an ocean, depending on who you ask. If I remember correctly, the widest a plant in this universe goes is about 3 kilometers. But because of how they shape their colonies, they're actually much bigger than UC colonies. They're like in an hourglass shape, except for the 2 ends are much rounder. So technically they're bigger, but there's a lot of more empty space. Whereas UC colonies are basically utilitarian O'Neill cylinders. These ones actually like build habitats and working ecosystems and stuff. Like you can have birds in them versus in an O'Neill cylinder. If you did have birds, they would try to fly around the core of it and get disorientated and probably run into it and die. High-speed ship. It's not a ship, it's a submarine. They're different classes, damn it. Though technically a submarine is a boat. Do you like how menacing subs look in this one, though? The depths of the Indian Ocean. We are in the Indian Ocean. It is our Indian Ocean. Huh. I wonder what they're referencing. Umeya's will? So, look into their eyes and their mouth, but ignore the rest of their face. They're all exactly the same for everyone. What's the point of this war? Well, you see, a guy who's named after an angel decided that he wanted to nuke some people because he wanted to provoke a war so that he could become a god. And so he just started nuking the shit out of people, and then the coordinator started nuking the shit out of people, and then together everyone nuked the shit out of each other, till they decided nukes were bad, and then there was a stalemate for a very long time. Oh, and there was also this point where they dropped a colony that got nuked on the planet, but we don't talk about that. Mass run. I wonder if we're gonna unlock new sublight systems after this battle. Because I think this is where the Zaft ones first get used. Or maybe they'll use some of the generic ones we already have. The traders we got for getting, I think, 100 registered suits. And those are by far the better ones, so I don't see why we need them, but I'm hoping eventually we'll get a sublight system that has like 9 movement or whatever. So it'll actually have, you know, our reason to use it. Wait, she's sick. She's having weird cravings. Could that mean that it's only been like 4 days, so fuck you? Okay, can you stop? We get it. They're on battle stations. So, come on, let's launch. Thank you. It actually works underwater, doesn't it? I thought that was a thing. Hey, look, Dins. They can fly under their own weight. Not again. I made sure everything works underwater. Get me my bazooka! I was gonna make a Frozone joke, but like, it didn't really fit, does it? Not even the Strike can handle underwater combat. Don't worry, he'll rewrite the OS. It'll be fine. Give him like 8 minutes. Oh. Okay. As I was saying, I was pretty splashed down. We can submerge. I like it. Oh. Okay, real quick. You and Kira are in a raid group. Sweet. That makes it easier. Let's pollute the environment. Let's use the Logrins. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we basically have like a whole turn of extra space to spare. So he has the bazooka, head Vulcans, and the knives. We're completely ignoring these guys, like, screw them. We don't even need to worry about them. We'll have Moo pull up here. Like, they'll probably move in to get hits on us. We'll try to get Moo to hit them at least twice without dying, hopefully. And then we'll raid group them with support from the ship. Yeah. I don't think they use beams, do they? I think they're all physicals. Yeah, so it doesn't really help, but oh well. Oh, I'll show you their attack next time, my bad. I was like, oh, these are just Jins. Like, we've seen this before, right? Right?
ったこれくらい楽勝ってね捕まえたぜ何
What? Oh, yeah. That's fine. We'll heal that, so it doesn't matter. Ooh.
無駄だってわからないのか
I don't like that water effect. It gets me all queasy.
やめろ僕を行かせてくれ
And of course, phase shift armor, you run out of energy. Let's see, how far can you move? You can move to 2 behind the Sky Grasper, so we'll move you to here.
勝機はこちらにある。一気に潰させてもらうぞ。
Sweet. Alright, so Archangel will pull you up to here. I don't think we can Logran cannon them. Oh, no, we can. Alright, cool. So we'll counterattack him when we get the chance. Kill him, and then we can group attack the other two. If they're gonna outrange Kira, that's fine. Oh, or they can just skip us, that works. Damn, you got it. You got your ass kicked, man. That being said, yeah. Oh, you actually did regen. No, you didn't regen any health. Okay, so... So if we go here, that's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And we technically only need to go to there, so... We move you to here. Well, never mind, that plan's not even gonna work. So I'm just gonna pull you to here. So my plan was gonna be to, you know, move the Archangel up, hit one of them, and then after we hit one with the Archangel, we'd have Mu come in and finish him off with a group attack. Oh, anti-air, yeah, that's why it critted. And I used to make fun of the anti-air guns, because in the previous game they didn't really do much. But in this one I actually think they'd be good enough. Like, I think we might kill a Din with anti-air guns. Wouldn't that be a trip?
Ha!
まだ大丈夫。
本艦はこのまま迎撃態勢に移行します。
Nope, no bazooka for you. Okay, so he is regaining a little bit of HP every turn. It's only like, you know, 1,300 or so. It's not much to talk about, to be honest. That being said, raid group this guy. So, in most areas, if you use a beam cannon underwater, it loses a lot of its power. I think that might also be the case in this one, which is cool.
もうやめろ。
But as long as it fires underwater, a rocket is a rocket. But I just wanted to get the points for, you know, the kill before we ended it. Yeah, they will. There's a thing called, you know, surface to air. Shut up. Yada-da. Remember that Jin we captured in the last battle? Oh wait, no, that was the Zuwat. Yeah, just launching that. Oh hey, it's the 5th Fleet. Very common maritime law, actually. Except for the mobile suit part. I was gonna make a joke about them actually knowing who the prime minister or representative of Orb is, but then, like, they're from Orb, aren't they? So I guess that makes sense. It's like someone from Guam knowing who the American president is. You're not really a citizen and no one likes you, but you are technically American. I was kidding about the nobody liking them part, but people born in Guam sometimes aren't considered citizens, and you have to apply for it because you were born in an American territory. Which I find the stupidest thing ever. Like, Puerto Rico, you're a citizen. Like, it's shitty, but you start as a citizen, versus Guam, where it's like, no, fuck you. Same thing with people born in the Marshall Islands. And, like, all the Pacific Islands that America still controls. It's like, no, you don't have rights, though, because you're a dirty foreigner or something. Yeah, no, just start an international incident. You'll get shot down, and then Daft will have to pay reparations. It'll be fine. Or, you know, they won't, and then Orb will join on your enemy side. Which I don't think you guys will care too much about, but still, it looks bad. Court of public opinions and all. Oh, okay, yeah, they went with Colonel in this one. And that's a Air Force Colonel, so, you know, not as high as ground, or no, he said ground forces, didn't he? So technically he's the highest rank up below General. I know he's a Rear Admiral in the next one, at least. Or in Destiny. But Air Force Colonel is, I think, the equivalent of a major in the Army? Something like that. Kind of like an Air Force captain and a Navy captain are different. A Navy captain's a much higher rank than an Air Force captain. I believe a Navy captain is actually a major in the Army. You kind of didn't, and it kind of fucks over your country, like, massively. But, you know, it means the Earth Federation wins. So, I guess silver lining, even though they are partially controlled by gender purists, or, ethnic purists. Genetic purists is what I meant to say. But it's closer to ethnic lines at this point. Like, they're going straight, either you're a natural or you're nothing. I wouldn't be surprised if Azrael is also a misogynist. That wouldn't surprise me in the least. Morgan wrote changes its spelling literally every time it comes up, because it's like a horrible mess of katakana. And like some places call it like Morgan Roti or Rote. And stuff like that. I really hope we get the sub so we could use it all of this stage and one stage in 00. and then you still committed an international incident. Because whether they lied to you guys or not doesn't matter. You still went into their sovereign territory. All you're doing is forcing Orb closer to your enemy's side. It's a zero-win proposition. Sadly, that's how it is. Because, like, worst comes to worst, you blow up the Archangel and hurt absolutely no one on, you know, the Orb side. You still intruded on their territory, and they can say you did whatever the fuck they want you to say. Or, well, they can say whatever they want to say. And the burden of proof lies on you, not on them. Which makes it real freaking easy to say you guys went and murdered a bunch of civilians. Especially since Atherin is the son of the chairman. Oh, dude, that's adorable. Dude. Alright, thumbnail pick. That dress. I wonder if we can get her to fight in that. That would be adorable. Or hilarious. You can get her as a pilot, but I'm pretty sure she's just in her standard gorilla gear. They're basically Space Switzerland, except for they're in, you know, some islands. They sometimes include Australia and New Zealand. They sometimes don't. There's also a thing called the Oceania Federation that they absorb and release constantly, apparently, according to maps. And, like, you'll look at stuff from the first season, the second season, they'll all say different things, so who knows what's going on. There's even a point where Orb also controlled Japan. But my whole idea for it is, the capital of Orb is either on Papua New Guinea or New Caledonia, both of which are semi-fully populated these days. Papua New Guinea, not so much. Mostly it's just a bunch of cannibalistic natives who like being cannibalistic. That's a thing. But I guess we shouldn't force cultures onto other people. And New Caledonia was a prison colony for France, similar to how all of Australia was for Britain. Except for it was a lot more regulated and not as crazy murderous in the beginning, which kind of worked out well for them. And it had the usual price of being a French former colony, having excellent medical care, and having no jobs. So you get like 100 million people, or 100,000 people, and like 95% of your population is out of a job and or in the poorest working class. Always fun. That's also a big issue in, I believe it's Algeria right now, where something like 75% of their young people grow up to never have a job. It's also, ironically, whoops, I hit L1 again, my bad. It's also ironically why one of Guinness's largest breweries is actually in Algeria. And it's completely different from normal Guinness. It's weird. I kind of like it, but it's weird. Really? You didn't want to go for the 3 times as fast? You're kind of a bitch. Oh, I never checked the quests. Oops. It's probably something for taking out all the guys with Kira or something like that. Oh well, I'll check after this, and if there is a thing, I'll go and unlock it. It's probably something stupid like, you know, shoot down 5 Guats and you'll get a bronze part. Nickel, you play the piano so well. Let's see, they're gonna have weird infiltration mission, the talk with Mirialia, another talk, and then we're finally gonna get to the battle. Knowing how the storyline's going. Or we'll just skip all of that, that works too. Yeah, they're amassing a bunch of troops. Maybe they're gonna invade South America? Yeah, that's the only other place that they have troops, right? Right? So South America in the Seed universe is kind of weird, because South America is kind of going through a democratic revolution right now, to the point where they're in like 7 years, or 4 years? In a couple of years' time, they're going to start overthrowing the Earth Federation and trying to establish the United States of South America. Or the Atlantic Federation, not the Earth Federation. I get all the federations mixed up, my bad. And that's where the Sword Calamity's from, weirdly enough. So they'll introduce them soon, the Druggies, and their 3 mobile suits. The Calamity is their, like, artillery platform one. Well, somebody had the great idea to paint it orange and red and give it a sword. No guns, just a sword. It's one of those, hey, let's give our mobile suit the exact opposite of what it's good at, and wonder why it doesn't work. It also gets stolen by a mercenary and used by them, but I think he might have been working for Phantom Pain the whole time. I'm not quite sure. My Delta Astray knowledge is kind of limited. If Delta Astray is even in this, which honestly I would doubt. Because we got the guy from Delta Astray for getting his suit, so yeah. And then I didn't buy him because Tifa was cheaper. Oh god, they were waiting for us right on the border. As soon as the fleet broke away, they ambushed us. Oh no, more Dins! Oh great, there's a flying layer. Don't make me math to know where the enemy is. I don't want to math. Haha, you think you're clever. Yeah, they have Tole piloting a Skygrasper. And we get to sortie.